Hey guys, what's up? Scotchduck here once again. Okay, collection update time, and I think it's clear considering the amount of time that took place between my last collection update and this one. I'm back to my old antics after I had that 2-month break where I basically didn't buy any old games, I should say, you know. I'm thinking of doing this having this on and off thing going with months, you know, 1 month I go crazy on eBay, just get what I want like I normally do, and then another month I save, okay? That sounds like a decent way to live life, okay, but I don't know, I'm still thinking about that. So, let's get into some games, shall we? Now, this one, I actually got this today, right? It came in the post and I'm like, what's this gonna be? Because it was in the size of a DVD case thing, you know, like PS2 or whatever. And I opened it up and then I remembered, oh fuck, I ordered this when I was drunk. It was talking to a friend and we were talking about some old, well, now old games that were launch titles for the 360 or launch era. You know, you had things like The Outfit, remember that thing? And there's also this. Hour of Victory, who remembers this? This, I believe, whatever year it was released, it was either 2006, 2007, I'm pretty sure it was 2006, was considered the worst 360 game at that point. I only paid £3 for this, so it wasn't a big loss or whatever, but, you know, it's funny to have, it is, you know. Especially because I didn't actually play it, I downloaded the demo, and I remember enjoying that demo. You know, I remember playing it. You know, at the time, I had the sort of mindset, yeah, the 360 has a lot of first-person shooters, but a lot of them are really good. So I was just playing this, and it kind of just blurred in with whatever else I was playing at the time, and I was just like, yeah, this is another one. So that's probably why I didn't feel the need to go out and buy it. But this game has got so bad reviews, it's panned, absolutely. So yeah, you can look that up if you want. Hour of Victory, obviously, it was kind of cashing in on the Call of Duty hype as well, because Call of Duty, Modern Warfare hadn't been out yet, so Call of Duty hadn't completely taken off, but it was still real popular at that time. World War II as a video game was still relevant. It's kind of relevant now, sort of. Anyway, next we have a couple of Dreamcast games actually. Now, I was looking at some games that, you know, for the Dreamcast that I don't have yet, and a little thought came over me. I think it was because I was playing through the Shenmue collection, and I'm thinking to myself, what other games did AM2 make for the Dreamcast? You know, they also made things like Virtua Fighter, they made Fighting Vipers 2 and stuff. So I'm just let's see what else I haven't got, and I think there's one a Ferrari game that's out that I don't have, but there was these two right here. I'll just show them one at a time. Outrigger. This is basically an online only. There's a little bit of single player content, but it was clearly meant to be a sort of online shooting game. You know, sort of a twin stick shooter, but obviously the Dreamcast only has one analog stick, so there's lots of different ways that you can control it. It's a little awkward, but yeah, they really meant for this to be a sort of big online shooter, I guess. Well, just like the likes of Quake Online, which came out, I think, don't I have Quake? Actually, I think I do. Couldn't play it because, you know, it's online only. I mean, you can play it. There we go, Quake 3 Arena. Yeah, you can play it, and there's a little bit of you can muck about on it, but there's not much point to it. You know, it's not like Phantasy Star Online where there is actual legit single player content there, at least in my opinion. But anyway, Outrigger, yeah, it's nice to have that now. Nice little AM2 game. Can't go wrong. The other one I got was this 18-wheeler. Now, I've seen this a lot over the years, and I'll be honest, I didn't even know AM2 made this fucking game. I didn't even think Sega made this fucking game. I've seen the PS2 version and that in shops, and would just always look at it and think, that's just a fucking truck racing game, doesn't look like my cup of tea. But I find out, it's oh, AM2 developed it. At least this game is on their Wikipedia page, okay? So that's the extent to which I'm judging that. You know, maybe they just ported it to the Dreamcast or something. I don't fucking know. Either way, 18-wheeler, that's nice to have, I suppose, so joy. Next, okay. Final funny story, right? I always used to talk about how I wanted to have 100 Mega Drive games, okay? I don't know, it was just like a little goal I'd set for myself. It's like, oh, I can't wait for the day to come when I have like 100 games. Now, I bought a couple of games here for the Mega Drive. And before they came, I just sort of thought to myself, you know what, how many games do I have on the Mega Drive? So I went through all my shit. I have 99 games now. And either one of these is like my 100th Mega Drive game. So that's a thing. You know, I'm quite happy to have hit that milestone now, I gotta say. So, yeah, let's see them here. This first one is Soleil. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I can't remember. This is called something else in other parts of the world, and it was actually either published or developed in some way by Atlas at the time. You know, this is when they were like starting out, like really. They made like this game, and the interesting thing though about this game is that if you just look at the artwork, I'm looking on this fucking screenshots right here. You're probably not going to be able to tell from this, but it's basically a Link to the Past. It just looks like a Link to the Past. Seriously, open another tab, look up some gameplay for this. It's a Link to the Past. You know, they just wanted to make a Link to the Past. But, you know, it looks quite good as well, so I thought, why not? Okay. Alright, so, and the other one I got was Shadow Dancer. This is like, surprised I didn't already own this, because it's like a Shinobi game. It's sort of a spin-off. The full title is Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. You've got a dog with you, the dog can attack people, and you also die in one hit. That's like brutal. And I actually sat down and tried playing this game proper with the Mega Drive Classics collection that came out on PS4. You know, I was just mucking about. I'm like, you know what, I've never really played Shadow Dancer. And I only got like a couple of levels in, but it was fun. You know, it was really good. I do quite like the Mega Drive Shinobi games, you know, Revenge of Shinobi and Shinobi 3, you know, excellent stuff. I don't know if I would say that this is as good. I need to play it a bit more. But yeah, I digged it, so I thought, let's get it. So, yeah, Shadow Dancer. Right, next up we have here Andromedik Racer. This is a Master System game by Sega, and it was like a couple of quid, so I got it. You want to know why I got it? This game has music that is featured in Fist of the North Star, the PS4 game that just came out. In that game, you can actually come across like songs from other Sega games and play them in your buggy as you explore the wasteland, which is pretty cool. I did not get anywhere near to finding enough of those, but I unlocked a track from this game, and it's just like a bleepy blurpy Master System sounding piece of music. But I thought, okay, let's grab this. It was really cheap, so I went for it. Also, this is like really interesting, and I don't think this has ever really happened before, and it's kind of like got me thinking, I want to try doing this from now on. Within this game, there is a receipt. A receipt from Comet, which I don't think they're even about anymore. They used to be like a big electronics store. Are they about? I really don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're not. So yeah, I paid like a £5 for this. Somebody paid £10 for this back on the 26th of December 1992 at 20 to 4. Okay, I just think that's really cool. You know, it's like somebody left their receipt in the game. You know, it's like, I hate when I start doing that. I mean, I usually get stuff off of Amazon and stuff, but yeah, like finding this receipt, this sort of relic to the past with it. I've really never seen this before, so that was cool. It was apparently bought in like let's see, Comic Group, George House, George Street in Hull. So done in England somewhere. But yeah, that is like that's honestly awesome. I really surprised me with that in a good way. Okay. And lastly we have Mega Man 11. This was a sort of semi-impulse buy. I was sort of like saying, aye, Mega Man 11, you know, I'll play that. But then Capcom released that information about Devil May Cry 5, where they were doing the the pay-to-win microtransactions, and I have like zero tolerance for that shit. And when that news came out, they did like a sort of side announcement that Devil May Cry 5 would have a weapon that was essentially Mega Man's Mega Buster, so that actually put a bit of a bad taste in my mouth for Mega Man 11. But it was only 20 quid, so I just thought, fuck it, let's go for it. And it's really good. Okay, I'm not like the biggest Mega Man guy. I actually played it on Jump Cut. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I really need to fix this battery. It's becoming a problem. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I played it on casuals. Come at me, I don't know. I liked it on casual, okay? I was able to beat it in a night. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed being able to beat it in a night. I got to experience it all in one go. It was really good, so... Yeah, wait, was I... Yeah, I already talked about Devil May Cry 5. Seriously, fuck Devil May Cry 5. But, yeah. Mega Man 11, I don't think I have too much more to say about that. But, okay, that's, that is that. Okay, yeah. Now, before I go, actually, I thought I would just mention, in case some of you are wondering, if you look at the shelf, I got rid of most of my amiibos, okay? They're all in a little plastic bag in the cupboard right now, because, I don't know, with Ultimate coming out, I'm really excited, but I kind of got like sick to death of looking at them, because they kind of took up a lot of space, and I still don't have all of them, which is really infuriating, and I don't know if I will. I don't want to pay exorbitant amounts anymore, but it is what it is. I did keep a few of them. I kept Shulk here. Shulk was like my first Smash 4 main, I had to keep him. I got the On It Boys, Ness and Lucas. The Squid Sisters, these are like the nicest amiibos, I think. They just look the coolest. And I also have this wonderful trilogy right here, Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man. I just like the fact that they're all in the same game together, so yeah. Just in case you're wondering about that. So, there you go. See you guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.